Hi guys, it's me again, MPJ, and welcome to a special unboxing which I got from a package that they sent to me today. And this is, wow, it's from ING, and they actually sent us this pots. It says here tomato, it says here basil. So we actually have planting set. This is an awesome package from ING, and we're gonna make use of the pots today since I'm into gardening, and I'll actually show you how to create or set up your potted plants so you could grow tomatoes, basils, and more. So thank you again for ING for this special package. Okay, what's inside the box is this one, which is a clay pot, a cocoa fiber pot, or temporary pot, and of course the soil. But most of all, we also have this one, which are the seeds. This one is for the tomato plant. Here you go, these are the seeds, and let's assemble them. But here's the dilemma. This one does not fit here. But from my experience in gardening, you have to sprout seeds first and have them watered every day. And this one will eventually turn soft, in which you could actually put it on your plant or your pot. So the thing that we'll do right now is we'll just grow the tomatoes in this plant first before we transfer this in our clay pot. But I might use this one with another pot that I'm growing, so we could actually do some improvements. Now we'll actually use some of the paper that we have here in the packaging. It could actually promote, or it can actually save us in getting more soil, and at the same time it could also help us in absorbing water for the plant. So we could actually use this excess packaging for our clay pot, which I will use with another plant, and with this one where we will actually plant our tomatoes or basil. So let's try it out. Doing this actually helps in the drainage of water inside this pot, so water could move freely out and not flood your plants. Since we only have this soil, and according to what I fitted it's just way around here, which I think it will just cover up to the top. It's better to have some of these on the pot, so it would help with the drainage and also with the volume of your plants, making it grow faster. Same goes with the clay pot, since it has a drainage at the bottom, but it would also be helpful that we have this paper scraps at the bottom, since it will also degrade and will be part of the soil pretty soon. Since we have all of the pots filled with the paper shreds, let's see, we are now ready to put the soil inside of these pots. So we'll start with this cocoa fiber pots. Okay, so let's pat the soil down using a plastic spoon, which I say it's very convenient when you're doing urban gardening, just like me. So you pat that. Make sure the paper doesn't come out. Then you could add another batch of soil. Okay. Again, even out the layers. And at this point, this is already a good level where we could actually put our seeds for planting. So okay, just a little more. get our seeds. And I really wanted to try basil because I had basil in the past, and it's actually really good with in cooking. So as you can see, this is basil. It's really small, so you just have to use very minimal seeds. But just to be sure, let's just plant about 3 to 5 for this pot. Okay, that's a single basil seed, and pat it down. Let's be sure we have something that will survive. Let's get another, I would say 5, just to be sure, because they're too small. But we'll actually spread the seeds all over the pot. There's 1, 4, 5. Okay, so I have all of 5 seeds in this pot. Again, tap, tap, tap. Make sure the seeds are covered. Okay, now so we won't make a mess. I put it on a plastic tray. This tray actually came from when we bought the groceries where we got meat. Instead of throwing them out, you could actually use them as a rack, so it would actually the excess water would go out of this rack and keep it, so just in case that you haven't watered your plants, it will still get the water from this tray. And yeah, speaking of watering, so we need to water this one. Sorry, I don't have a picture. Okay, so this one is already watered. Let's put it aside, and we can now do the same thing with the other pots. Another good thing of using this paper is it actually saves you on soil, because of course soil is quite expensive if you have a lot, or you use a lot of soil for your plants. But of course, having a compost like paper or compostable materials like paper would actually help in expanding your soil's volume, so you can actually plant more plants in more pots. And that's what we're doing right now. We'll also put basil on this one because I prefer to have basil grown in this one, and let's plant the tomatoes in the orange pots. Okay, I had an idea, because to actually save on soil, and actually I have some seedlings outside or in my terrace, I'll actually transfer some of the plants there to this one, so they could actually grow much more bigger, because they're actually in the seedling farm too long, so that actually hinders the growth of the plants. And that's why we have to place them in a much bigger pot, just like this, so we can actually get them bigger. So let me just go to my garden and transfer those seedlings to this pot. Okay, I got some sprouts from my garden, which this one, and you can see this is the original soil that they came from, so they won't get shocked if since we're not transplanting them. And we're just adding some of the excess soil we have here, so it will provide more nutrients for the plants here, and it will also absorb the extra moisture, to make sure that the plant won't drown with the excess water. Again, tap tap. This plastic spoon is actually useful. Instead of throwing it in the garbage, you could actually use it for a very long time, or until it breaks, before before you dispose of them, or probably use them in another way, upcycle them. And yeah, so just push the excess soil back to the pot, and there you go. We have now our potted plants, and we're just waiting for them to sprout even more, and eventually we'll harvest something out of this small sprout. Thank you again for watching. This has been FPJ, and I hope that to you aspiring plantitos and plantitas to actually get something from this short tutorial. And again, thank you very much for ING for this special gift. This is actually very practical and very useful. So thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below what you think about this one, or you want to ask questions about the plant and other things about gardening. I'll be answering all of your plant questions as soon as I can, and let's all together grow our mini gardens, our mini forests in our homes. So thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.